The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Blue Hens will put total leather and we'll get started. Coming out with it, it's Carter. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the FIU Panthers offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The give to the left. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Blue Hens offense will go to work for the first time. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, #1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Hauls it in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean now? It means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about punt.
You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Caught near the sticks. It's Stone. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. FIU pushing tempo.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Stone. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
All right, we got the completion. We got some yardage. We got some positive yards. Now we're in fourth and manageable. And you dang right, we're going for this puppy. We got our fourth down play ready to roll. We're calling it in.
He's in open space downfield. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Plows through the defense. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost yardage on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation, but when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's 3rd and eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to go up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here's a heat. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Connection to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's got him. And into the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Get ready. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding first and goal. What do most people do on first and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting a stop.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. FIU pushing tempo.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll send the back in motion. Brown wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a 1st down.
And that makes me think, do I want a blitz? You know, how do I leave him open? They keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the 1st down.
And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Brown will throw it. Gets it out fast. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy. A 42-yarder from the left hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Slips one guy, now he's loose. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. FIU pushing tempo.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The RPO fired complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Brown wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Kelly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to barge in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. He's stopped again, and they tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success. It's 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Panthers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. Nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Blue Hens have taken it inside the 20. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. The Blue Hens started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Delaware! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He's loose. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Panthers in the hurry up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Brown wants to pass. Got a man. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
Slips a tackle. On the move and looking deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Blue Hens, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the back. Brown will throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Sends it downfield. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting it.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're undeterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. after swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. FIU will line up to punt.
Offense facing fourth down.
They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense with jumbo personnel. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off-play action on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, FIU!
And that's exactly why you... action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets the back moving. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. At the 45 on his way. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Delaware! They move on top here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Looking for the two-point try. They want to throw it. And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Slithers into space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They get to the line quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it up to 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the offense will take over.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play.
Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and
he's got it on the outside. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. FIU set up with another first down.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense...
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brown wants to pass. He's got his man. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
He'll take another shot here. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They punt it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the win.
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not take shots? That one just missed, but I would not be shocked if they find that guy again.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 20. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Florida International. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incomplete.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Into the end zone. He's got it. No time left on the clock, and they're down by 1.
How about the Hail Mary? Listen, you're supposed to throw that thing way up in the air. He puts it up in the air high. The defender, you're not supposed to try to catch it. You're supposed to knock it down. It gets deflected. And how about the concentration by the receiver to catch the football, make the play with all those bodies around it?
Finds his big tight end. He's into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good. And with that, they win the football game. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't